It's only a loss when it's over with, like when I die or something like that.
Meek Mill came up as a battle rapper. By 2012, he was on fire, collabing with Rick Ross on the track I'm a Boss, and gearing up to drop his debut album, Dreams and Nightmares. Well, Drake saw huge potential, so he took Meek on the road for his Club Paradise tour, and gave him mad exposure by featuring on his track, Amen. At this time, they were both winning, but when Drake featured on Meek's track Rico and didn't promote it, Meek took that personally. So he went to Twitter and said that Drake didn't even write his own raps. Meek wasn't just upset, he accused Drake of using a ghostwriter, and that person was Quentin Miller, a singer-songwriter who worked with Drake on his music, and he was the one who got caught in the middle of the beef by Meek and his crew.
Come over here, Meek wants to talk to you, and I was just like, I don't want to go in front of paparazzi, like, I don't want to do that. And they stole off on me in the Nike store and ran. I shed blood in the Nike store on Wilshire.
Well, Drake wasn't gonna let that slide, so he jumped on the track Charged Up to send threats in Meek's direction.
I stay silent cause we at war and I'm very patient. 6 God is watching, I just hope you're prepared to face him. I'm charged up.
Everyone expected Meek to respond fast, but he didn't. So Drake doubled down. 2 days later, he dropped the diss track back to back.
I did another one. You still ain't did shit about the other one. Got the drink in me going back to back.
That diss track charted, earned a Grammy nomination, and turned Meek into a meme. And after all this humiliation, Meek finally hit back with the track Wanna Know.
I just wanna know if you ain't right there running through the 6. Tell us who the queen running through the 6 with.
So guess what Drake did next? At OVO Fest, he teased a 3-peat track, as if 2 diss tracks wasn't already enough.
And he ain't ready for that 3-peat. You don't want that 3-peat.
After that, Meek took his track Wanna Know down from his SoundCloud account and posted that he was moving on from the beef. But throughout the years, the shots never fully stopped. First Drake on the track Summer 16.
I let the diss record drop, you was staying right below me.
And then Meek on his track Warpaint.
You ain't right, we caught you. Can't erase that shit.
The comeback was weak, and everyone knew it.
Take it as a win, a learning experience. I take it as a win and a loss, you know what I'm saying?
But after that, things started to look different. When Meek Mill went to prison in 2018, Drake showed public support by wearing a free Meek Mill t-shirt whilst performing. And when Meek was finally released, he brought him on stage and showed love in front of everybody. After all of that, Drake featured on Meek's track Going Bad, and it went on to become the biggest record of Meek's career. But there was one person who didn't get a happy ending, Quentin Miller.
It was all worthless, it was all pointless. How do y'all do the reunited, we all good without QM?
Quentin never really got closure, whilst Drake and Meek had already squashed it before it went any further.
I think we both felt an obligation just to everybody that had eyes on us, all these young kids. We had to turn that around because we know how far it was going. Yeah. And almost went, you know?